I'm sitting here at a laundromat, so I decided to talk to y'all while I was waiting for my clothes. I don't know what's going on. It is kind of late. I should have waited or did it earlier, but yeah, I've been ripping and running. And I know it takes a minute for I'm eating cashews. I try to get on and talk to y'all when I have a moment. And it's going to take about 37 minutes for my clothes to wash. I ran to the store, got me a drink and some honey roasted cashews, honey roasted peanuts. And I've never seen these before. You ever had these or seen these? Never seen those before. I wanted to try them. When I tell y'all, I have been so exhausted, so tired. I sit in this car a lot. If I'm not driving to get something, I'm driving to go do something. I'm waiting. I'm sitting in the car because it has been like in like 98 up to like 102 degrees. So, since I haven't tried them, I just got them because I'm hungry. I was snacking. I'm waiting for them to finish up at the house. He's getting to the last minute of pumping the condenser unit at the house. Y'all would not believe last night. Last night was so funny. So I got rid of the contractor. I think I told y'all that, right? But we found out he messed up so much stuff. So you but should be. My legs. Sis gonna have to come live because I hope she see that I'm on live. Today was amazing. So today, remember the neighbor that I told you guys about? And I said, girl, my butt ain't sore, but my legs keep swelling up. And my legs, they've been doing this since I was younger. If I sit in a car too long, like literally sit and ride at least over 2 hours, my little ankles start swelling up. That always happens. So as soon as I prop them up, it goes away. And so imagine me sitting in this position, and I think with me gaining the weight back and everything, that don't make it no better. Hey Joyce, how are you? So I washed my face with well water last night. I don't think that was a good idea, but say well water is good water because it got all the minerals and stuff. But maybe my face was like, I don't know what this is. It is good, but I don't know what this is. And my face is like, I don't know, it kind of broke out or whatever. But anywho, that's the least of my worries at this point. So y'all, I had to take a shower. First of all, y'all will not believe this. Yes, that's what somebody said, get compression socks when I travel. That was happening to me ever since I was like in my early 20s. When I would take rides, like long rides or anything, my little ankles would swell up from sitting. And know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I don't like to get up. I don't like to stretch when I'm driving. That's not good. And I used to be holding my pee. That's not good. I know that. So I don't need to hear anybody mouth about that. I don't want to speak anything negative or anything. But anyways, so yeah, because I like to get there. We like to just get there, right? So I would sit without getting up, stretching my legs for like 8-9 hours. I mean, we'll probably stop one time, but that's not enough for a 10-12 hour drive. So yeah, and I still do it. And I don't know, my mindset is, anybody like this? My mindset is when I got something to do and I want to do it, I will hold my pee. I will hold whatever I gotta do because I'm so focused on getting something done. I gotta stop doing that because it's still gonna be there when I use the bathroom, even when it's not gonna go anywhere. I was that kid that will hold your pee because you felt like you're gonna miss out on something. I was that kid. My mother used to say, stop holding your pee. My stepdad, grandma, all of them, stop holding your pee. You're gonna pay for it later, whatever. So anywho, I guess it is what it is. So I had so many episodes since yesterday. We found out so many things. I found a whole bag of all types of piping and fittings and things for the actual tub. My tub was chipped on the bottom, like cracked around the bottom, all this other stuff. We found all these different fittings. These things cost like $9-10 a piece and more. I don't know. I'm estimating the highest one I bought was like 15, but these things cost. So if you got multiple of these and you just buying them just because and don't give them back to me so I can return them, that's not cool. Multiple fittings for different things that is needed for different things. So this is stuff I gotta take back that we found. But I took a whole bag of stuff back earlier and it was like 70 something dollars worth of little parts and pieces. And he put the wrong piping on my tub, period. Like, he put it against the wall, had it ready and everything. The new guy was like, the wall is not even flush. It's not even ready for anything to go in. It was just a whole disaster. Let me check my clothes. Y'all, I am at the laundromat. Do you know I hate going to the laundromat? Not because I hate the laundromat. I mean, it's not a problem. The laundromat is not the problem. The problem is I have a whole LG freaking washing machine. And because these renovations is, you know, scurrying on. Let me just grab some change. These reservations is scurrying on. Hold on, let me put that there. Grab this. Boom, boom, boom. Do I got my bag? I forgot my basket. I'm so ghetto. I'm just putting it in the bag. No, I'm going to fold it and put it in the bag. I can't throw clothes in nothing. I like my clothes folders. I don't care if they are square. They will get folded. So they can be nice and fresh and not all extra wrinkled. So I'm in the, oh gosh, y'all, it's music in here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna mess up my whole video. It's gonna mess up my whole video. Let me see if my hold on, can I mute my, wait, I thought it was a way to mute my okay, all right, I'm back out here. All right, so okay, so yesterday was, y'all seen the movie Get Out? So the guy that's doing my house, right, real cool, real down to earth dude. I could not find a hotel to save my life yesterday. They were all sold out. It's looking like even after the grout and stuff is put up, you know, you can't put water on the tub or the grout or anything for 24 hours. But today we found all the mishaps from the other guy, so therefore the tub had to be pulled out, piping pulled out, had to go get new PEX piping because of the type of shower head and all the stuff I got. The guy didn't even have it in right. So I'm repaying for this guy to fix it and do it right. Then, when he did, he noticed when he put the square against the wall is lopsided on one side. I'm kind of upset because when the flooring guy came, I was planning to work with him to the next project, but I didn't like some things that happened, so that didn't work out. So when we got all the drywall, he told me that I didn't need drywall or anything for the bathroom because the bathroom was fine, because the bathroom just needed some skim coat in and smoothing out and sanding, and we can paint it and it'll be good. Okay, boom. Girl, they had to take the tub out, take the hardy board down, take the tub, cut new holes to pull them over because the wall on one end was about a quarter inch, a little over a quarter of inch, and then when it went up, it went all the way up to a half inch. It was so off. I got sawdust on me. I don't know if y'all could see it. Well, I did get it off real good. I had to run out, go get some 2x4s, cut them, bring them back because they wouldn't fit in the car. So he could use them to shim, long shims behind the hardy board. But he wanted to put the shims up, then put the drywall up, then put the hardy board on top of that so it could bring it out. Okay. That's just one thing. I just need a tub and a toilet. That's all I had in the hotel. If I can have a tub and a toilet, I have my hot plate and I'm fine, right? So anywho, I'm praying to God. I'm like, okay, God, I have been spending, and no, it's not part of my plan, and I know what you promised, and I'm just talking to him. I'm just real frustrated at this point. um and I went to get gas. I have been back and forth to the Home Depot slash, Menards, if y'all know what that is, about a million times today, literally. Let me show y'all something. These, what you see, this what you see is within the last 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of me spending for this house. These are the receipts in the last 2 weeks, okay? I started purchasing stuff and doing stuff from this particular store that Menards, and in like the last 2.5 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, okay? I am so tired when I have to take something back. I can't find a receipt. There's so many. I have to bring all the receipts so they can scan everyone to find out what receipt the stuff is on. Okay. My gas is getting close to. I said, okay, let me go. Let me go get some gas. I need to go get some gas. Um, I get to the gas station and I notice that every car. I'm not going nowhere. Every car. Hey, Wendy. Every car was white. So I see the girl, she pumping her gas, and I was like, oh my gosh. It was a BMW. She had a Saturn, I had my car, and then like it was every single car at the gas station was white. It was so weird. I've never seen that before. Everyone. And it was like full. It was not one color car but white car. And I was like, wow. She was like, okay, it's the white car party or something. She said something. So she was just really cool, whatever. Mind you, I had just got through talking to God about how I'm a little frustrated, and God, I know you're going to send me what I want, this, that, and the third. So, wait, I'm moving too fast. I go see my neighbor, the neighbor I told you about that mows my lawn, who's 73. She's 73 or 70. She's between 72 and 73 or 74, somewhere around in there, in her 70s. Someone told me to go see her, so I went and knocked on her door. She came out. She looked terrible. I said, what's going on, Marsha? She was like, I don't know. I don't know. Something told me to go see her. I said, you don't look good. And I kind of stepped back because, stuff going on, COVID, whatever. So I kind of stepped. She was like, I don't know if it's COVID. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel good. And my friend said it seems like symptoms of COPD, and I don't smoke, and I never smoke. And she said, except for a little bit of this, back in my day. And so I started laughing, and she started laughing. I said, well, why don't you go get checked? And she said, wait a minute, it's a cat in there. Hold on. It's a cat in there. I knew I saw a cat on their Google. I knew I saw a cat. It literally, that must be the owner's cat. It's a pretty little cat though. Sometimes cats make me sneeze. Apparently that may not be the kind. So anywho, I said, okay, Marsha. I said, you should get checked. She said, yeah, I'm so not good with keeping up with appointments, and I'm so not good with staying on top of that stuff. I always forget. I said, well, how about you go get a COVID test? I said, they have COVID tests. You can get a COVID test and test yourself at home. And she said, really? I said, yes. I said, my friend just did it, which was the HVAC guy. And he, told me how much it was for her. Excuse me. I don't want to be doing too much and lock my door talking to y'all and be out here looking foolish. Okay. So she said, really? I said, I'll go grab one for you. So I went to Walgreens to. Okay. The cat just left out. Okay. I went to Walgreens to get the COVID test for her. And so, okay, must be their cart. I gotta find me a cart. I went to Walgreens to get the COVID test, and I brung it back. I told her, I said, hey, I'm gonna put it on your porch, and I'll let you know when it gets there. She said, okay. So I did that. Left to go get gas. I went to get the gas, and I was talking to God, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I got 3 minutes. Talking to God about it. Here I'm Boston, they're free. Okay, I'm gonna have to call back. So I'm like, okay. I get to there, I see the girl, I see all the white cars. I say something to her. She was like, yeah, we need to have a white car party, blah, 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 whatever. So she's over there doing her thing. I'm pumping gas. And she said, oh my gosh. She said, we need to start walking. I said, I know, right? I said, I'm about to get my rollerblades and skates and stuff and start just doing that. She was like, I just took $80 to fill up my little, she had a little Saturn SUV. I said, really? And I said, I just took 70. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So we just, vibing. And I said, hey, here's my card. Let me show you my YouTube channel. So I gave her a card, told her how she can, push the, scan it from her phone and check out. She was like, oh my gosh, you do YouTube. And I told her about, I just moved here and how I like it. And I'm gutting a home. I'm a single mom, starting over, blah, 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 after a marriage, telling her all the stuff. And she was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. So when I say the vibes were so amazing, girl, she reached in. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show it to you. I got 3 minutes. She reached in her car and pulled out an envelope and said, here, God told me to get this to you. Let me show you what the envelope says. Hold on. Let me show you what the envelope says. Okay, kitty. Look. The envelope, this is what the envelope says, y'all. I was like, okay, let me tell you. I forgot. When I was at Walgreens, this is what I forgot. This makes me look like a ridiculous, my face and everything. I was at Walgreens, and when I was at Walgreens, there was a lady sitting on the ground, and she had a guitar. I went in, and I was rushing. She said, I love your shirt. This is my shirt. And it says, I need a hug, right? But it really says, I need a huge bag of money. But most people have, this lady came up to me in the Menards. She said, oh, sweetie, I'll give you a hug. I forgot I had the shirt on. I was like, okay, thank you. And I didn't realize I had the shirt on. Then I went to the credit union to give the contractor his check and the other guy his check so he can go about his business. And this guy was like, hey, young lady, I'll give you a hug. I was just like, okay. And then I was like, oh. I said, did you read it all? You sure you want to do what the shirt says? And he started laughing. He said, oh, well, I guess I'll give you a handshake. So he shook my hand, and a lot of people in the credit union started cracking up. So I left out of there. And that's when I proceeded on to the gas station, boom, 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 and then one thing led to another. So I was talking to God like, man, I just seem like I'm paying people to backtrack after people. And I remember when I gave the lady at Walgreens the money, she said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I just grabbed and reached in and I gave it to her, right? I'm only telling this because this is nothing to me. I bless people so much in ways that most people mouths would drop. So I literally told her, I gave it to her and I said, be blessed. And I walked off. I just grabbed what was in my wallet. I didn't look at it. I didn't count it or anything. I gave it to her. She said, yeah, I'm supposed to be starting a job tomorrow. They say it's tomorrow, but it keeps kind of postponing. So I'm just looking forward to it. I said, well, it's going to happen. I said, it's going to happen in due time and every little bit counts. I hope that'll help. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. And not thinking nothing of it. Proceed on. Went to the gas station. The lady said to me, we're talking. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check you out. She literally did this. This is her envelope that she had in her car with money in it. And she said, God told me to give this to you. I was just like, he has been showing up in ways that people wouldn't even understand. I'm talking about the items that I've been getting for the house, the prices that I've been getting these items for, the things that I'm able to do and how I'm able to do everything I'm doing. People don't understand me. I may be totally different. I may not make sense. I may not be trendy. I may not be a lot of things, but what I am is genuine and that my heart is pure. And I know one thing, that's not going to change. And as long as I stay connected to what God wants me to be and not what this world wants me to be, I'm going to always be blessed. I'm going to always be blessed. And I'm not going, hold on. That wouldn't be me. So I'm trying to get these clothes out of here. Hold on, y'all. So even this, some of these things that I do, I have a machine. You guys see my house. Stay tuned because I am going to be showing you guys, hold on. I am going to be showing you guys a tour of the last house I was in. I already did the tour. Hold on one second. I don't want that to fall in that machine. And I want to share that with y'all. That's going to be coming up. Oh, I'm like, Lord, more music. Hold on. Let me put this in the dryer. Okay, could y'all hear me? Okay. Oh, I left my car open. Okay, I'm back. And y'all, it wasn't no $5, $10, $20, 30. It wasn't none of that. And not trying to be funny, I have experienced racism in my life. I have. But when I tell you, none of that matters when it comes to God, because regardless of who you are, what you think, what you feel, we all belong to one God, period. Sorry. That's what it is. So with that being said, he can use whoever he wants to use, how he wants to use them. And my thing is, don't be prejudiced, don't be racist, don't be biased to anyone or anything, because you never know who could be utilized to bless you. You never know. That's why when people say things about certain communities, my thing is, my mouth is off limits, because I don't know a person's life. I'm not in their shoes, and I don't know why they do what they do. I love everybody. I'm a person that just loves everybody. Until you hurt or harm me or do something to me, I'm not going to say I hate you. I just will stay a distance from you, period. I don't care if it's friends, family, or whatever. I just stay a distance from you. I'm not going to give you my energy. And like I said, I was just nothing that person. If I had to be around that person and it was something I couldn't control, and I had to see this person or encounter this person, you would just become nothing in my life. Not in a way that I'm saying that you are nothing, because God doesn't create nothing. But sometimes people choose to make decisions where they are not walking in accordance to who God wants them to be, because they're selfish and they just have their own ways. So that's what I mean. I'm nothing you in my life. You become irrelevant for me in my life. That's what I mean. So with that being said, I have seen blessings and things come in ways that I never thought, I never would imagine. So let me tell you guys, and I don't mind sharing these things, because y'all need to understand and see the things that people don't share. You know what I'm saying? That people don't like to talk about. So I could not find a room to save my life last night. I couldn't find, look, bag lady, I got stuff all in the trunk. Couldn't find a room to save my life. My HVAC guy, and he usually finds a room as well. And so sometimes we have double bunked. You get what I'm saying? So last night, my guy, the new guy that started, he said, hey, I have space if you want to come out to my house. I'm way in such and such. He's like, it's about 10, 12 miles up the road, but you're more than welcome. I was kind of scared. I was kind of scared. I mean, I was, I'm going to be honest. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to go by myself. And he said, y'all, because the guy, my HVAC guy, he acts like he's family, or he acts like he's with me. So it makes it seem like I'm not by myself, because he is doing work, but I am paying him as well, because I don't have a male around. And it has been such a blessing for me. And he said, you know what? If he thinks it's us, then yeah, we'll go. And so we got out there, guys. It was so far, like it was far out. It was dark. It was by an old what is it called? Drive-in. And you had to open this big gate and close the gate, like a big metal gate. It's an old flea market. Like you could see stuff like antique stuff sitting around, and you had to drive down this dirt road that had boats and stuff. I took a little footage of it, y'all. It's gonna be, y'all gotta be ready. I'm talking to y'all because I can't wait to share stuff with y'all. But I'm still gonna vlog and share the experiences of all of this stuff that I'm telling y'all about. I have vlogged, but until I really get in the house and sit down, have my computer in my office, and can edit and do what I do, it's going to be hard, because I'm just taking the footage and taking it off, putting it in folders, and trying to keep track of day one when I first start looking, and from when I was still staying in that city, and when me and the girls was looking, and all that, like all of that. When I left, because I was thinking to go back to South Carolina, I was looking for houses in South Carolina. I was looking at houses in just different places. It was a journey before I ended up back here, whatever. So long story short, we stayed there. And so tonight, I go looking for rooms again. They are sold out. I'm like, the town is not big, so it's not like a whole bunch of hotels, but it's a nice amount for the town. But I'm going on Priceline, hotels. Y'all know I love me some hotels.com. I'm going everywhere, y'all. I cannot find a hotel. It'll say, oh, available, such and such amount. Click, boom, solid. Click, boom, sold out. Solid means like they don't have no space. It's just like saying sold out. I'm like, Okay. Yeah, so I didn't know what to say. I am not about to pay $200 a night for a room. For a room that normally would be like 70, 80 bucks. Yeah, no. I can't. I will sleep in the car. I am trying to save my coins. I don't. People say I'm very, very frugal. If you see my house and the things I'm able to do and what I'm doing, you know I'm not broke. Meaning, like, you get what I'm saying? But I can't see. I just don't want to hit that $2,000 mark of saying I wasted that much money in a hotel because I have been, I ain't gonna say railroaded, but incompetent so-called masters of none and trade and a jack of all trades is what I have been encountering. And these aren't even people. Here's people that would travel here to come do work because they say they do work in different cities. And so this particular guy is not too far from here, and he's been working out, and I'm just like, okay. I'm sitting here at the laundromat. He was like, hey, you're more than welcome. He literally changed his bed sheets. He gave us new sheets. He put new sheets on there and all that, and was like, hey, I can change this. I got a recliner here. You can sleep here. You know, telling us. We were in there and they had well water. That's why I said I washed my face with well water last night. Guys, okay, now I know why what the well water, because I remember being in some houses in Michigan and back in the South and Orangeburg and stuff like that, and they would have this smell to them. That's the well. I used to always think the house smelled like mildew, but it's like this wet mildew. It's well water. That's what it is. So I was so scared. I was so paranoid. I was so scared. And my HVAC guy was like, you okay? I ain't gonna sleep. I ain't going all the way to sleep. You could get some sleep and I'm gonna just watch over you. So we were just cracking up. He was like, we could take turns. But it was so funny. But I'm so appreciative of him. I'm so appreciative of him because he was a guy that I found that do that type of work, and he happened to be a black guy. And you know, I told him everything I was going through and what was happening, and he was just like, I can't leave you like this. I feel bad, you know, if there's anything I can do to help. And I was real with him, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna try to stick this out as long as I could with you to get it to a point where you can get in there and sleep in there. And I said, are you serious? He said, yes. And we have become so close, like best friends. Like, we laugh, we joke, he's just mad cool. We're mad cool. And that's kind of what it's been. And like, he's still there working now. He has done so much. He has helped so much. And in any way that somebody has messed up or whatever, he don't know how to do everything, but he knew how to do a lot of things. And he'll be like, don't charge her for that. I'll do it. Nope. Let's go get the parts. I'll do it. Don't worry about that. I got this. Like, and I'll be like, well, dang. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, he has been really cool. And that has been a major blessing. So we stayed there. And what else? Oh, so Tom decides that he wants to come late when he wants to come. And so we take a shower, we leave, y'all. And I always sit on this black cover when my time comes because it's heavy. And so I got my scrubs on earlier, and I'm like, okay, we're going to grab a bite to eat. We're going to hit it. Go get the things we need for you. Go get the things we need for him. Get to the house. Boom, boom. So y'all can work. And I'm going to go run some errands. I got to take this to the Kohl's. I got to take this back to Amazon. I got to take this back to Aldi's. Like, just stuff I needed to do. And I get out the car this morning, and Tom decided he wanted to overflow all the way straight through the pants. Mind you, I ain't got nowhere to go. But I got the Planet Fitness black card. So I was like, okay. So I never been to the gym yet. And so I went, and it was so beautiful, so clean, so nice. I just feel like I was made to be here. This is where I was supposed to be. Like, everybody has been so welcoming. The vibe has been so freaking amazing. And it's like a smaller town, and I don't know, they take pride in it, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I met the guy, the manager happened to be there, and he was just like, hey, you know, you need anything? And I don't play with any I do not play around with any what do you say, if you feel uncomfortable or something doesn't feel right. And it was so crazy because the city I just came from was a big city. And he was like, you know, anything. And I said, I know exactly what you mean. It used to be a guy that used to come and stand in the back of the treadmills while women was watching, acting like he was drinking water. And he was like, yeah, I don't play those type of things. We won't go for that in this gym. We want everybody to feel comfortable. They have all the state of the art massage chairs and beds that Planet Fitness is supposed to have. The only thing they don't got is the red light thingy. And I was kind of disappointed. He was like, they had it for a while and nobody really used it. And I feel like that's because nobody understands the benefit of those red light machines. But they had like 12 tanning beds. And I mean, I'm not tanning, but I'm telling you what they had in there. 12 tanning beds, 4 of the chairs you could sit in, 4 of the hydro beds, and 4 of the hydro lounges. Like, they had all the different beds in there. I was like, I ain't never seen a Planet Fitness with all this. All of their machines got the state-of-the-art TVs. Not the TVs on the ceiling, but the TVs where you can watch what you want to watch on every machine. I was like, okay. Because all the machines don't have that in the other Planet Fitness I've been in. It'll be TVs up on the wall, and random machines will have, certain rows of machines will have TVs. But not all of them. It was something else I wanted to tell y'all. So I went and took a shower, and I forgot my towel. I had to dry off with my top of my scrubs. When I tell y'all, I have been so uncomfortable and sacrificing so much because I need this house to get ready for my baby. But I know at the end of the day, I'm going to look back and I'm going to appreciate everything about this house, everything I've been through. Because when I tell you I have been through, I'm talking from day one, from the day that I drove that 27-foot truck from New York by myself with that truck attached, crying because I felt like, God, I need you to guide me. I've never done this before. Like, this has been a journey, and all this has taken place in like a year and a half. It's been so much. My divorce, my this, my selling the house, to this. It's just been boom, 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 boom. And it's like I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to breathe. Building my business, my mentoring, my clients, and all that. Everything just happens so fast. And I'm trying to breathe. I said, God, like, when all of this was happening, I didn't understand why it was happening the way it was happening. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this transition, my client's house is going to work. And he said, don't worry about none of that. Just continue doing what you're going to do. Everything that you had is going to be restored 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Like, it's just infinite. The way that you are about to be blessed is just going to be, don't worry about it. I can just feel and sense everything that I've been through, that I've done is coming. And I literally start crying because, like, this random lady at the gas station, I just happened to go get the COVID test to come back at that time to drive. It's just like everything just works. It's all where it will be, sis. It definitely will be. It definitely will be. But I felt awkward. But then I was like, you know what? A lot of people utilize Planet Fitness to take showers, that sleep in their cars, that live in their cars, that, live in vans, van life, RV life, and stuff like that, depending on what size RV you got. And I felt bad, like, oh my gosh, they're going to be looking at me like, why is this woman? And I'm like, no, that's what these showers are for. I don't have to work out if I don't want to. And, sometimes I have to talk to myself in my head, y'all. I have to talk to myself in my head. So, yeah, that's kind of, okay, they still moving. My clothes still moving. That's kind of how that went. So I said, well, at least I know I have the option. But I definitely had to wash my clothes, and I forgot to get that towel. And now I'm going to have to go to my storage and get a towel because I don't have a towel to dry off if I take a shower tonight. I just thought about that. Yeah. And it's getting dark. I'm hungry. I'm eating these freaking cashews. I got a nectarine in there, and I'm drinking some red cream soda. I know I don't need to be drinking this. That's another thing. It's so hard to eat healthy on the go. It is so hard. Please tell me. I can see if I was on the go, living in a home, that I can prepare something to take with me, but I'm on the go, like fully on the go. Like, there's nothing, I can carry a cooler, but it's still putting stuff in the cooler and keeping track of it, making sure the ice don't melt. It's so hard to eat healthy on the go. That's my major thing. Like, I'm going to do such an amazing fast once I get in my house, and I'm going full-fledged with getting back to where I was. And getting this weight back off and everything. I know I can do it. I'm not worried about it, but I am beating myself up because, I'm just eating willy-nilly. Like, I'm like 21 and I'm not. So, yeah. So, that's something that's been kind of like bothering me. But it has been non-stop. I have been to the store a million times today. I just been nonstop. I'm waiting for these clothes to hurry up. I'm actually probably gonna have to throw them in the bag because I know that they're waiting, and it's probably getting dark over there, and they're ready to wrap it up for the night. I have to leave in the morning, get up, drive an hour away to get my oils changed, and my oil change, filter, and rotate my tires, and then I have to drive about 30 minutes from there to go get my flooring and bring it all back and pile it into the garage so that they can begin. And I'll be sitting tomorrow. Hopefully I can do some running of the errands tomorrow, and hopefully he can wrap up the HVAC tomorrow, and then he can help the other guy so they can move a little faster. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. It's our word that I talk to myself, my head. Girl, sometimes we have to. Who's still here with us? It is 9 people. Everyone, please thumbs up. Thank you so much, Teresa, for letting them know that. Shaking together, running over. Yes, ma'am. You know God always are real and every angels are real and everywhere. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I believe it. I believe it. And I feel like sometimes you be like, God, I feel like I've been through so many tests and I've been through so many trials. Like, why do I still have to go through tests and trials? But he give them to his strongest and his most powerful soldiers. And I have to keep saying that in my head because even though at that moment I don't like what I'm going through, every time I go through something I'm going through, I'm never stuck. And I have to keep saying that. You're never stuck, girl. You always get through and you go through. And that's why some people feel like, mentally, you're always, this is just all good. I am still a human being. I'm still a human being. I still have feelings. I still I want to know people care about me just as much as I care about them, and I want to know that people genuinely have a love for me and not for what I can do for them. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Sometimes you just don't know. You just don't know. You know, you just don't know. And it is what it is. But I feel like where I am now and my wisdom at this point, he's about to start giving me real, true, genuine friends. And it's no respect of a color, a age, or anything. People that really genuinely care for me, want to see me win, and want to see me succeed and be great in what God has planned for me and what he wants me to be. That's what I'm all about at this point. That's what I'm all about. Oh, this place closed at 10. Okay, so it's 9:42. Hopefully my stuff will be done. Definitely ain't gonna have time to fold them because I think I had them in for 21 minutes. They probably been in for about a good 12 minutes so far, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to jump on and talk to you. If you missed my other lives, please go back and watch them because what I'm gonna try not to do is repeat myself. I'm gonna try. It's hard, but when people ask questions, if I'm talking about something, it's kind of hard. But yeah, that was my fiasco. Still no tub, no toilet in. AC still not in. None of that at this moment. So we move in, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and it'll probably be lives like this, just keeping y'all posted, letting y'all know I'm okay and what's going on with me until do they know they closing at 10? Until, oh, that's the lady that was here. Until I can get in the house and actually edit and put the pieces together for y'all to see the whole journey. There's one thumbs up and it's mine. Please thumbs up. When this is over and you're in your house, you're going to look around and say, I made it. Thank God. Yes. I cannot wait for that moment. I cannot wait for that moment, sis. I cannot wait for that moment. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I have to keep saying, I know my plan, God's plan for me and my plan are two different things. And that's why things don't go according to plan. Especially when God has purpose for you. I keep forgetting I'm a human, so I'm gonna make my plans because that's just, make my plans. I'm gonna do this, I want to do that, and I want to do it like this. And God be like, sit down, whatever. That's not what I have planned. Let me show you what you're gonna do. Let me show you who I'm gonna bring. Let me show you how this is going to happen, and then let me guide you through it. Let me show you how you're gonna make it through it when you don't understand why you're going through it, because I'm the one that's pulling you through it. That's what he telling me. I know. And then sometimes we be hard-headed and we don't want things to go a certain way, but it always be a blessing, especially when you're obedient. It's always a blessing. So it's 9:44 and I am about to go check on these clothes. I want to jump on and say hi to y'all. Please share the channel because, like I said, and I'm going to repeat it, if you see it says downsize to upgrade, that is what I've done. I've downsized my life, downsized people, places, and things so I can upgrade my life in a spiritual way, in a mental way, an emotional way, and in a physical way. We about to do some major things on this channel. They ain't ready. They are not ready. I have been so far ahead of time in things that I've been doing for years, but y'all about to see some things really go down on this channel, and I'm so excited. And I noticed y'all like to talk to me more. Y'all like when I vlog and share me this way, and y'all like the videos and all the other stuff as well. But I get more views when I come talk to y'all like this. I get more views when I come talk to y'all like this. I'm a very aware person, so that's why I'm looking at y'all on the camera, but it's nighttime and I'm woman and it's almost 10 o'clock, and I ain't too familiar with the neighborhood, so I'm still kind of like being alert. I ain't about to be all in this camera and not knowing who pulling up on the side of me and all that crazy crap. No. So I'm about to get off this camera because it probably don't seem too dark, but it is actually dark. That is actually like street lights. So it's kind of dark outside. I don't know if y'all can tell. So yeah, I love y'all. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys later on another downsize to upgrade a video. That's what these are. Now, when you get the other videos with me showing y'all stuff, the cooking and all that good stuff, that's the how-to DIY and save a dime. But we're going to make it all combine and come together. Why not? This is where my people at, right? I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later.